Bob Avakian, Revolution, number 61. The difference you can make in this revolution. In messages numbers 1 through 11, I have gone in some depth into why we need a real revolution, what this revolution is all about, and how this revolution could have a real chance to win. Here I'm going to get into what a great difference it will make for growing numbers of people to become part of this revolution now and in an ongoing way. For those who hunger for a fundamentally different and much better world, revolution is the way. Revolution is hard. Revolution requires sacrifice. But revolution can bring about an end to all the horrors that are caused by this system of capitalism imperialism that we are told to accept as just the way things are, or even the way things were meant to be. What is more, in this time we are living in now, this revolution is possible. And you can play an important part in determining whether that possibility has a chance to become a reality. The organized forces for this revolution need to grow, and grow quickly, from small numbers to many hundreds and then thousands. In message number 9, I emphasize this crucial point. With thousands organized into the ranks of the revolution, millions can be won to revolution. And with millions won to revolution, there could be a real possibility for this revolution to win. Again, in my earlier messages, especially numbers 8 through 11, I get into why this is true. By stepping into the revolution and becoming part of its organized ranks, you are helping to bring that crucial thousands into being, making this revolution a growing and increasingly powerful force, continually drawing more people to the revolution, while you are continuing to learn more about this revolution and developing the ability to become a leader of the revolution. By acting together with others to build up and manifest the organized strength and the influence of this revolution, you are taking part in changing the way growing numbers of people see things, changing the situation in the country as a whole. You are part of drawing more people into the organized ranks of the revolution and preparing masses of people from different parts of society for revolution. You are contributing to strengthening the leadership masses of people need for this revolution. There are millions of people who would actually love to see a fundamental change in the way society is organized and how people relate to each other. But they just don't know what that would mean or how that could happen. By joining and acting together with others in the ranks of the revolution, for those millions and millions more who had not yet even thought about how things could be radically different in a better way, you become part of bringing alive the reality of this possibility. And I want to say this, particularly to those who have been led to believe that nobody cares what you think about things, and if you try to change things, it won't make any difference. Yes, you are powerless by yourself, but together with others, as a growing revolutionary force, you can be part of working for the most powerfully inspiring thing there is, radically changing the world in a truly emancipating way through a real revolution. The idea that you don't count for anything and can't do anything to change things is what those who rule over you want you to think. But the reality is the opposite of this, and that's why they don't want you to know it. Especially when people who have been counted for nothing by this system have stood up and risen up together, fighting not for the garbage this system tells us we should be all about, but fighting instead for justice and liberation, with a broad vision, a largeness of mind, and generosity of spirit. That has been an inspiration to people very broadly in this country and indeed throughout the world, in a way that might not have seemed possible before it happened. This has happened many times before, and it can happen again. It needs to happen now, especially now, when there are great upheavals, great dangers, and at the same time, great positive possibilities in this world. When this whole country is being ripped apart by divisions, and those who rule over us are sharply divided in a way they haven't been since the Civil War way back in the 1860s. And when a radical change of one kind or another is very likely to be the outcome of all this. It needs to be a radical, revolutionary change. It needs to be about the most inspiring and uplifting thing there is. A revolution to get rid of this murdering monstrosity of a system and get on the road of emancipating all of humanity. And yes, you can and must play a huge role in all this. This brings me back to this crucial truth. With thousands organized into the ranks of the revolution, millions can be won to revolution. And with millions won to revolution, there could be a real possibility for this revolution to win. This is the challenge. This is the possibility. This is a precious opportunity that must not be missed. A rare chance to make revolution, which must not be squandered, wasted, thrown away, but must be actively seized by everyone who hungers for a radically different and emancipating world.